Gratitude is a spiritual force that empowers you to go higher. Show me a man full of gratitude, and then I'll show you a man that always receives. And with that, I welcome you to another edition of Minutes with Rejoice Iweze. All you gotta do is sit back and enjoy. It baffles me that 10 persons got healed, but only one came back. And probably might be asking yourself, why? What was the reason? Now, a man that is grateful, no matter how little, no matter how minute that thing might be, would always come back to say thank you. So 10 lepers got healed and only one came back to say thank you. And look at what happened when he came back to appreciate the master for that. His healing got perfected. So there are so many times that God gave us something and then we chose to neglect to give him thanks. We chose to not to appreciate him. That blessing begins to diminish. That blessing, it's not perfected because we have not backed it up with thanksgiving. We have not appreciated the person that has done it. So, and the Bible said something in the book of Psalms 92 that it is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and always check it. Each time the Bible says that something is good, that means there is always something attached once we do that thing. And the Bible emphasizes that it is a good thing for you and I to give thanks unto the Lord and to proclaim his goodness and mercies. And I don't see the reason why you would choose not to do what the Bible has said. I don't know why you would choose not to go by the way that the Bible has instructed you to do. Now, every time the devil tells you or shows you or reminds you the things that God has not done, I think that moment all you gotta do is to turn around and then tell the devil, look at the things that the Lord has already done. And that moment you check him out. That moment he becomes paralyzed. So let's not easily listen to the voices of the devil telling us, okay, you asked God for this and then he hasn't done it. You asked God for that, he hasn't done it. What about the things that you did not even ask the Lord for that he graciously gave you? He graciously granted unto you. So there are things that we need to be grateful for. They might be so little, they might be so minute. That doesn't mean that we should neglect it. That doesn't mean that we should just overlook it. Now, one of the biggest challenge of Christians is that we choose to offer to God what we want to offer to God. We choose to offer to God what we feel like, not what he wants. Like, really? If God says he wants you to appreciate him, to thank him genuinely, I think you need to listen. You need to pay attention. You need to be intentional when you're thanking him. So it is not about how we want to offer the praise to God or how we want to thank him, but it is about how he wants us to thank him. It is not about how you want it to be. It's about how he wants you to thank him. And we shouldn't neglect that. We shouldn't overlook it. No matter how little, always find a place in your heart to say, God, I thank you, because I'm really grateful. Now, there are attitudes and behaviors that make it difficult for us to appreciate God. There are things, trust me, there are attitudes that we individuals will possess, and then it has made us to see appreciation like, you understand? And I'm going to mention but a few. These attitudes include covetousness. Now, nothing is enough for someone that is covetous. Nothing is enough for them. They always chook eye. They always want to do that thing. They always like the one they have. They're not comfortable. They're not content with the one they have, but they always chook eye in the one that another person has. They're never satisfied. Someone that is covetous is never satisfied with anything that you give to him. Another is murmuring. Some persons grumble and complain just about anything. Why? Why are you grumbling as if the things you have received, as if you are the one that gave it to yourself? The book of John says something that we shouldn't behave as if that everything we have wasn't given to us from above. So there is no need for you to murmur, no need for you to grumble, no need for you to complain just about anything. Everything you have was given. Another is pride. Another is pride. Now, a proud person always feel that, oh, it's because of my hard work, it's because of I'm too good in the office, I'm too beautiful, I'm this, I'm that, and that's the reason why all these things are coming to me. Girlfriend, dude, it ain't because of your beauty or because of your handsomeness and you got those things. It's not because of your input. It is not. There is someone who orchestrated it for it to come your way, and all you need to do is to lift your hands up high and then tell him, Lord, I am grateful. It ain't because of the input I put in my business. It ain't because of the input I put in my job. It's not because of that. It's not because you chose to favor me. You chose to bless me. Another is those that compare themselves with themselves, like you compare yourself with others. Now, the thing that God has given you, you're not satisfied, but you are satisfied in another person's own, and then you want it. The Bible said, they that compare themselves with themselves are not wise. So you become foolish when you begin to compare your own blessing with another person's blessing. So God that gifted you that stuff knows the reason why he gave it to you. So all you gotta do is to quit comparing yourself, quit comparing your blessing, quit comparing whatever God has given you with another person's own. Oh, Sister Rejoice, you got that. Oh, I'm really grateful to God for you. I really thank God for that. And this attitude I mentioned comparing with others, I mentioned pride, I mentioned murmuring, I mentioned covetousness. You need to take yourself off that table. You need to take yourself off all this. So if you possess all this, or if you possess one, or probably you possess all of them, get off that table and then lift your hands up high and then tell God, I am super grateful. I am grateful for the things that they have given me. And there is no reason or there is no way God wouldn't give you more. There is no way. There is no way. In fact, you when you appreciate God the more, you're putting yourself in God's payroll for you to get more. So the more you thank God, the more you get. I think it is very, very paramount that we thank God for where he has brought us from, so as he will take us to where he wants us to be. So you thank God for where he has brought you from, and then he's going to take you to where he wants you to be. So appreciate God. All you gotta do is to say, Lord, I'm grateful for the things that you have done for me. And with that, I say thank you for watching today's edition, and keep living a life full of gratitude. Keep appreciating God for everything. God bless you. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely week ahead, and I love you. Thank you so much.